Angry guy here, and women are having meltdowns as gyms ban them from filming. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. Nothing lasts forever. The decisions that women have made in modern society, their actions are now becoming something that's haunting them. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. A lot of women have been going to gyms. They've been saying that, hey, these guys are looking in my direction. They literally had a blind man, who's actually a really large YouTuber, thrown out of a gym because they said that he was looking at them in the gym. He pulled out his card showing that he is legally blind. The gym still kicked him out. Guys, there is no humanity left in this world. And women don't care. This is the society we live in. Women do not care. Women don't have empathy for men. They cannot relate to us in any way whatsoever. I will say this. I've watched videos by Soraya, and Soraya does show empathy towards her husband. But what I've realized is that she makes a conscious effort to show empathy. So it's not necessarily that a woman cannot show empathy, but by default, men are empathetic. We are taught to be empathetic because we have to learn how to console others. Think about it logically. Women are typically the ones who are being consoled, and men are typically the ones who are doing the consoling. As a result, it is our very nature, and we are conditioned to console others and to immediately empathize with others, regardless of gender. On the other hand, women are the ones who, by default, are predispositioned and biologically designed to be consoled. So men are naturally empathetic to everyone, while women, when it comes to this skill set, they struggle with being empathetic towards men unless they make a conscious decision to show empathy. So by default, women cannot empathize towards men unless they consciously make a decision to empathize towards men, make a conscious decision to try to understand what's happening in a man's life, and a conscious decision to try and put themselves in that man's shoes and to understand where that man is coming from. It is not a natural thing for them. I've said this countless times. They don't like us.
The gym and they just called the cops on me. This is so unfair. They said that it's illegal for me to have the biggest ass they've ever seen. I got a dump truck.
Some women on social media are upset after it's been found out LA Fitness is now banning people from recording individuals in the gym without their permission to combat this new trend of false accusations against men in the gym.
That need to be said again and again with fierce conviction.
So Goofy alert. This all started when it became a trend where women on TikTok will record themselves at the gym. Then if a man pops up in the background, falsely accuse him of being a creep or stating that he was doing something he wasn't. Some women on social media are upset, saying that this is stopping them from protecting themselves and sharing their stories of the gym when they feel like men are being creeps, which is complete cap, because so far all the videos that have exposed these so-called creeps have been exposed to be false. Not to mention, there's a reason why there's gym staff. Report the person to the gym staff. Disclaimer, I love and respect women. I do not support hate towards them. Please do not remove this video.
That one didn't age quite so well.
Excuse me. Come on.
Oh, what are you doing?
This is a public gym.
What are you?
We're
Okay.
working out back here.
Okay, and?
Okay, so you can do that in the locker room or you can do it at home, but like don't record other people while we're working out. All right?
Well, I paid for my membership, so I can record if I want
You
to.
can record yourself, but you can't record us. All right, and we're in the background of that video. I just saw
Trust
it.
me,
Yeah,
nobody's
she's recording.
looking at you. This is just for my content. So
I'm sure that's what you believe. Yeah, let us get our workout in. Can you just point it another way?
I ain't gonna lie, I was filming it and I was sitting back. I was gonna file a complaint because I was actually filming this, but you actually said something. So at this point, this is a hot mess.
Thank you.
Okay,
Just
well, I pay for my membership just like, excuse you.
Point it over
excuse
here
you.
and do your workout here, and no one's in the background of your
How
video.
about I point it wherever I like because I pay for my own membership, and you guys can
No,
leave
don't
me
get too much
alone.
arrested. You gotta hit that.
How about leave me alone?
Look, just point it. over
Excuse
here.
you.
Point it over there.
Excuse
My
you.
question is, why can't you just point it that way?
My question is, why can't you all mind your business?
Because this isn't your gym. This is all of our gym.
Okay, well, this section is mine since I paid for my membership.
Just like this section.
Okay, well
What are you
then
talking about?
go over there, back to where you were. Nobody was bothering
But
you.
people come in this gym and they don't want to be on camera. I'm pretty sure like you got other people over
There's
here.
cameras all over the gym. So
Yeah, those are for security. They don't get posted on social media.
okay, and trust me, nobody will ever notice you guys behind.
Why does everybody have to be a part of your content though?
You're not. The content's focused on me.
Look,
Nobody clicks on it to see you.
he doesn't like being in other people's videos.
Good for you. Why don't you go somewhere else?
Because we've got a bench here.
We've been here.
Are you joking?
That sounds like a personal problem to me.
No,
It
the
sounds like-
personal problem is that you need us in the back of your video. Just turn
I
it
don't
around.
need you. I'd rather you not be there, but here we
Do it
are.
like this and put it in front of the
How
wall.
about you
Look,
stop
just turn
touching
it,
my
turn
stuff,
it this way.
sir?
As you guys can see, the level of toxicness that are expressed in Western society by women is paramount. It's at the point where men can no longer deal with it. Men are beyond fed up. Men are sick and tired of it. Men have just had enough. And that's the reason why so many men are walking away from gyms. 60% of gyms have shut down. Women are tearing down every institution. Men are dropping out of universities. They're avoiding going to college. Men have dropped out of the workforce. Over 30 million men are not working. 30 million men, 30 billion able-bodied men have dropped out of the workforce and they are no longer working. They are no longer looking for work. They are done. 60% of gyms have already closed down. And this past year, starting in January, where gyms usually get 25% of all their signups, they've reported that there has been no surge. That usual surge of people coming in and signing up did not happen. So they've lost all of that revenue. What does that mean? Well, they make 25% of their yearly revenue from just January. And men didn't come in and sign up. Men are avoiding the gyms. So what does that mean? Well, that's a massive amount of money, which means that there's going to be significant closures this year, even more closures. So the gym industry is collapsing in Western society. Society is collapsing all around us, and modern women don't care. Even the simps are beginning to go overseas. They're seeing the success that the passport kings are having, and they're saying, I want some of that. So they're going overseas to go simp overseas. At the end of the day, these men will always exist, and there's nothing you can do to get rid of the simps. But ultimately, one benefit is the fact that women are losing the attention and the resources that they so desire. They chose the government. They decided that the government was going to be their provider and protector. And now they're finding that it's not as easy as they believed it was, because those resources are very limited. I do believe that some form of universal basic income is coming, but on what level? Very low. I think they'll probably roll SSI or cash assistance, food stamps, Medicaid into like one program, and then just kind of rebrand that as a form of universal basic income, saying everyone is entitled to that. And they'll go from there. But realistically speaking, most women are only going to end up with a couple of dollars in their pockets every month. It won't be enough to live on. It won't be enough to thrive on. It won't be enough to survive on. And the irony is that many people will try to survive on this. Many women will try to survive on this, and they'll discover that it's not possible. This is only going to sink a lot of these individuals deeper into poverty, especially people who've been enjoying these lives of luxury where they've been flown out on private jets, given, food at expensive restaurants, staying at 5-star hotels and eating at 5-star restaurants. They're going to think that they deserve these things. having been on Only Fools and Lonely Fans and now losing that, but thinking that they're going to be able to come back from that. I've always said this, and I'll say it again. Lonely Fans and Only Fools is a gateway to the streets, and the streets are a gateway to Lonely Fans and Only Fools. So it's just going to be a vicious cycle. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Women are having meltdowns as gyms ban them from filming. What do you guys think regarding this? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments, so let's talk about it there. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and share.